Hello and welcome to BBC London. I'm Luxmy Gopal. A 15-year-old boy has been arrested on suspicion of murder after another boy, also aged 15, was stabbed to death in East London. Police were called to Stoke Newington in the borough of Hackney on Tuesday afternoon. Our reporter Alice Solfield is there for us now. Thank you for bearing with us with the sound issues at the start of that report. The Met and Essex police have referred themselves to the police watchdog after 3 people died in a car crash in East London. A woman who was given the Freedom of the City of London for her disability campaigning was unable to collect the award on stage because she wasn't offered an accessible ramp. Anna Landray said it turned an honour into an indignity and says she was fighting back tears during the ceremony at Mansion House. The City of London Corporation says it's apologised. Harry Lowe has been speaking to her. Anna Landray speaking to our reporter Harry Lowe there. Now, the opening ceremony of the Paris Olympics is just over 48 hours away, and among those counting down are the Team GB athletes from in and around London, including Alex Yee from Lewisham. He won 2 medals in triathlon at the last Games in Tokyo and is being tipped for more success this time round. Chris Legg has been to visit the club where it all began for him. Fingers crossed for Alex and all our local competitors. Now it's time for a look at the weather forecast. It's been quite nice today, hasn't it? Here's Corsa with the details. Tuesday is looking nice. And that's all from BBC London. Now back to Ben with the rest of the BBC News at 1. Goodbye. Good morning from BBC London. I'm Luxmy Gopal. A BBC investigation has found that the percentage of people who failed to pay the DART charge on time rose after a change in provider a year ago. Next Tuesday is looking nice, isn't it? I'll have more news, travel and weather updates for you in around half an hour, but for now it's back to John and Sally. Goodbye. Good morning from BBC London. I'm Luxmy Gopal. A murder investigation's begun in Hackney after a 15-year-old boy was stabbed to death yesterday afternoon. I'll have your next set of news, travel and weather updates in around half an hour, but for now it's back to John and Sally. Speak to you later. Good morning from BBC London. I'm Luxmy Gopal. A murder investigation's begun in Hackney after a 15-year-old boy was stabbed to death yesterday afternoon. A bronze cannon from one of England's most important protected shipwrecks, the 17th century warship the London, has been your travel news now. There's a park weather forecast, variable cloud. We'll have more news, travel and weather for you in around half an hour. Now it's time to go back to John and Sally. Goodbye. Good morning from BBC London. I'm Luxmy Gopal. A murder investigation's begun in Hackney after a 15-year-old boy was stabbed to death yesterday afternoon. I'll have your next lot of news, travel and weather in around half an hour, but for now it's time to return to John and Sally. Goodbye. Good morning from BBC London. I'm Luxmy Gopal. A murder investigation's begun in Hackney after a 15-year-old boy was stabbed to death yesterday afternoon. Now on to the weather with Corsa. Sorry, you just caught my cough there, but I think we got away with it, got you to the weather. That's it from me for now, but now it's time to go back to John and Sally.